Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Moneypit Homestead. I'm Donald, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video today. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We have got something to share, and I'm turning the camera around here. It is the Patseasychange system. I wasn't going to get a quick connect for the rear of the tractor. It just didn't make sense for me to put an additional piece of equipment onto the tractor. One, it adds weight, and two, hooking PTO shafts up are a pain in the butt as it is, with the little shield they have around it and all that kind of stuff. And putting that box quick hitch on there, you know, that a lot of people put on there, hooking up that third arm is just not a big deal to me. And when I found this Patseasychange, it's just on your third arms. So I wanted to get one of them. I looked around, finally found at Rural King, and well, I had to get one. And so I'm gonna put it on this tractor today, on the Kubota. And you know, there's times when you want to use your trailer hitch, you know, the drawbar, and to move a trailer or whatever, but hooking these pins up and lining everything up, especially like on this heavy box, the rotiller or whatever you're hooking up, is just a pain in the butt to get everything lined up. Everything's heavy, everything's, you know, just something's always in the way. It's not lined up exactly the way you want it. So hopefully with this quick easy hitch system, we can get things on and off, and I'm not struggling trying to move trailers and stuff around here with the by myself. And maybe I can put in it, unless I'm running my rotiller. I don't see any reason why I can't leave the my drawbar in it and just take things on and off from time to time and get it, you know, I can move a trailer here, move a trailer there, change balls on the tractor, and move my wood trailers, my 16-foot trailer I got, or move the other trailer I got. Haven't shown you all that one. I'll have to show you that in one of these days. So anyway, make a long story short, that's what we're doing today. And I'm going to drop this off the this weight box off the back of the tractor and get set up to put the quick hitch on. And when I get set up, I'll bring you back along. So until then, well, we got the box off the tractor and we got the parts all laid out. Here's the main mechanisms. We'll go over that as we put them on the tractor. We got a couple of different size shims. We're going to have to figure out which one to go on. The U-bolts. These washers are very important because when you put them on, their pin goes through them, and it keeps them in place on the tractor, so you're not worried about regular washers would just move around and slide up and down your pin as you're trying, and they would probably get in the way. So they were very smart in this decision to bend this washer with a hole at the top, elongate that hole, and make it where a pin goes in and keeps it in place, and you have a nice washer there at all times. So anyway, everything's lined up, as we're going to go over here in a minute, start putting it on the back of the tractor. We got to figure out which shims to go in this and stuff like that. So, well, keep coming on. Well, finally got everything lined out how I want to do it. So in this patch system, you take these, you determine from these two shims, you got a thin shim and a thick shim. It's about half again as thick. So you put one of these, you put a roll pin in, because that goes in here in this hole here provided, Then you stick this in, you take this pin and you put it in where your hitch pins usually go. And then you take a Carter key, oh, it's in my pocket, and put it down. I didn't want to lose it. So you take the Carter key and you put the Carter key in the hole to hold. Now you're retaining that. So we're having trouble with the Carter key now. That's weird. There we go. Now that determines that. Now, with each side, you got the hole of that pin right here. The other side is going to be the same, but you take that hole of that pin and you put it on the inside, because the measuring bar that you get with the kit, well, some kits don't come with it. You need to look for the kit that has. When I got this at Rural King, I made sure this was in there, because if you don't have a way to really hold these arms where they need to be while you're trying to lift your thing. You can always take it out if you're running a your PTO or something, but or any other kind of equipment. But you can actually leave it in and just make marks on that thing where your different equipment will be if they're not all compatible with say a quick hitch. Because some of the new equipment, I got some old equipment, and it's not all, shall we say, quick hitch attached. I mean, measured, made, whatever you want to say. But yeah, it all works the same. With it, that's another reason why I wanted to go with this system, is because it is compatible with all older stuff, because all I have to do is just adjust my arms. So anyway, like I said, we're going to put this pin in this side where it belongs. Put it on, and then we'll take this pin, slide it in, and put the Carter pin in that one. Don't want to clip the Carter pin right yet, because you know, might need some adjustment, whatever. Now, you got these bolts and nuts that you got to have. Should have already done this part, but I didn't. So, you got 4 on each side. I bet you didn't think I could bend over and pick it up. I'm a fat boy, but I can still bend. Anyway, so I'm making this in real time. It may take a little longer than what, shall we say, you might want to fast forward, I don't know. But anyway, I'm doing this in real time to show how long it takes to actually one person to put this up and film. And so then when you get that done, you take these, there's holes in the side. See these holes? And these holes are threaded. And what you do is you screw these in on both sides, because you want to keep this straight. And you screw until you feel it touch. Might have to go a little further with a couple of them. I think it's going to rain because it's starting to get dark and it's only one. We need a good shower, but I got everything stretched out so far that I'm hoping it's not going to shower yet. Now these are to give you your angle this way, your pitch, whatever you want to call it. So it'll take a little time once you bump up against it and get all four of them touching about the same time, and that'll give you the right angle. We hope. Now before you get everything tightened up too tight, you want to go over here guess what, it's raining, so I'm gonna have to pause this video to I got a tractor outside. So anyway, we'll be right back. Well, it's raining pretty good right now, and I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna raise my voice a little bit, and I'm gonna continue working because I need to get this on. So I guess this is going to be a Pat's easy change with the rain. I had to get the box from outside. This is kind of frustrating, but I'll have to say one thing. It will be a unique video if you can hear me, because it just started raining harder. We have got a lot of rain this year. Because I don't think I've ever seen anybody put a Pat's quick hitch on in the rain. I may just have to call this, because I don't know if y'all can hear me. Well, now that rainstorm passed, I guess we'll do a little bit more filming and see if we can get more of this done. So anyway, back to this. Now you take a U-bolt and you put a couple of washers on it. Let's see, yeah, that goes this way. And these holes back here in the back, you put a washer first, then it's going to be double nutted. I'll probably take these little bolts here and put those Loctite nuts on there, the ones with a little plastic gasket, because, you know, I don't know, I just never have particularly cared for trying to double nut something without having some kind of lock nut on it. That's the only thing I can see that I think they would need to improve, is put those little plastic nuts in there. Not plastic nuts, but they have that plastic or whatever it is in there to whoops, wrong way. To ensure that they stay tight, like a lock washer, but inside the nut type deal. Alright, now you put the other nut on it. And we're going to do the same to the other side right now, and see if we can't get everything lined up before we tighten up. Alright, so now, again, probably should have done it while it was raining, but anyway, so we take these and put these on here, twiddle them down, twirl them down, however you want to see it. Now we'll move over here and move my fancy seat. And do the same over here. Need to be one of them little seats, like a little stool or something. Like a milking stool, yeah. That'd be what I need. And we got to get this U-bolt and these nuts and washers on this side too. Then basically, other than making sure everything's square and lined up, and then we'll tighten up, we're done. Alright, so you lift this pin up by moving this. Well, see this right here? You move that out, you lift the pin up, and you put that back in its place. Now you got a clear access to this, and that's what holds it while you're lifting it up. So, now, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. So what I'm going to do is, God said something about, well, I think if we put that pin in there. Now, take these quarter pins out and retain them, because I'm sure we'll need them again. Let's Alright, that seems to have that lined up. And now, one more thing. Okay. Well, I had to find me a broom handle that would somewhat fit. And to get these things lined out, I've seen that in past videos and stuff, so there's that. I think this one has about got it lined out. And I'll have to tighten this up down here. Let's see, probably jumped the gun on putting these extra screw washers on there. Because, let's see, I can always spin them back on after I get everything tightened up the way I want it. There, nice and tight. There we go. Now we need to take these set nuts, tighten them down here, and we'll give them a little snug. And we'll do the other side the same way. Alright, now we'll go over here and do this one the same way. Go. Well, guess what? The battery died, so I didn't know it. I almost finished putting this side together before I realized the battery was dead, so I guess I need to finish this up. I went back over to the house, got me something to eat, and well, now I'm back. Didn't have time to get the whole battery charged because it was just taking too picking long, so I thought I'd come on back over here, try to get this finished. I got other things to do today, but it's getting late in between rain and everything else. So anyway, after we get all these tight, on this side, make sure everything looks like it's lined up, and well, this one could put a little bit more that way. Ow. Wrong way. Looks about right. You know what they say though, sometimes looks are deceiving. Let's hope not. Alright, now the next thing to do is measure the part you want to put on. Then you can adjust the inside. And well, let's see. Now if I measured that right, I'm going to need to be 27 inches. And let's see, so we can release that a little bit. And not bring it in that much. Well, we'll try it right there and see what happens. May need to do some more adjusting, and that may be a need for another video, but right now we got to stop this, do some cleanup, turn this thing around, and see if we can't pick up that our box blade, our heavy box again. So, be back in a minute. Well, I didn't get to show you how I lifted it, but as you can see, I got it attached. This little thing flips down like that as the attachment, and you hear it click, you know it's in there. Then you come around and flip this, and it's like the locking attachment on the front end. So see how the washer works? That washer is now in place because of that little bend in the fold. We got these clipped. There's going to be a learning curve with it. It may be a good thing that I didn't get to video it, because I kind of missed the first time, but now that you know it, so who cares? I just not used to backing up on that, but then again, the front end took a minute or two to learn that too. So anyway, like I said, the carter pins are bent the way they should be. All this safety mechanism is hooked up, it's lined up. You see how it's got there. Now I can take that bar out if I want and use it for at another time, but I think I'll leave it in there right now. But like I said, it's there. You can either leave it or keep it. And well, I got feeding to do, so that's what I'm going to do. And well, got a mess out here I need to clean up too. So anyway, hopefully I didn't botch this video up too much, where in between rain, running out of battery, not really having a good spot to film it when I was putting it together. I had a lot of things working against me today, but hey, we got it done. The Pats system is on there, and I think I'm going to like it. We'll have to do a review here later on this year or whatever. And hopefully when I have the same system to put on the International, and I bought it at the same time, and well, I'm gonna put it on. Hopefully that video goes a little better, and everybody gets to see it a little better, because it is a really cool way it goes on. It's an easy way. I kind of filmed this in real time to well, other than all the mess ups and stuff like that. Yeah, every time I turn around, at least I went over to the house one time to get some stuff, and Lisa goes, "Are you having a good day?" I go, "No, ain't nothing working the way I wanted to." Because it wasn't. I don't think that's the answer she wanted, because she kind of give me a puzzled look. She wasn't expecting that answer at all. But anyway, I have a tendency to blow her mind every now and then with something I say that she don't expect. Anyway, like I said, if you like these videos, share them with all your friends, and we get hopefully a lot of views and stuff, subscribers from your friends and stuff, and we really enjoy y'all's comments. That last video we did got several comments on it, and it seems to be doing pretty good in the views, and so all the analytics are better than some of the others. And but anyway, like I said, please share everything you can with all your friends that you feel like would like to, and maybe even a few that you don't think would like it. You never know, they might like it. Well, we're getting off here, and got to go feed and everything. And until next time, may God bless your days the way He always does ours. Until then, see ya.